Hello everybody, it's Trishaly. Beautiful skies this morning. So pretty. Ooh, blurry and pretty. It's Trishaly up in Alberta, Canada, and it is a very warm and pretty day out here. However, it's kind of windy, so I'm gonna go inside out of the wind so you can hear me. Today is day 16 of my Attitude of Gratitude challenge, and when the superwoman Marisol Dennis proposed this challenge for the ladies, she was talking about not just being grateful for the wonderful, amazing blessings that we have in life, but also being grateful for the more uncomfortable experiences. And so today, on day 16, what I am super grateful for is ignorant people and ignorance. So I guess there's not really ignorant people, but occasionally everybody has moments of ignorance. And what I think is that we can take the ignorance of others and use it as a learning experience of how to be considerate. Because sometimes you have to know what not to do in order to know what to do. So I'm going to give you an example from my own life. Where I thought someone was being quite inconsiderate, quite ignorant, and then I'll make a suggestion for you. Being a parent, I'm sure you can relate to this idea of, when somebody say you're not big on your kids having sweets or whatever. When somebody offers your kid ice cream, and then of course the kid says, "Oh yes, yes," and then they say, "Oh, you got to ask your mom." Well, to be considerate and not ignorant, you should actually approach the child's mother first and say quietly, unbeknownst to the child, "I have this ice cream, this treat or whatever. Would it be okay if I offered it to your child?" So I had this experience and because it's uncomfortable, and once the child has already seen the benefit or the reward, it's really, really hard for the mother to say, "Well, no, you can't have that." It really is. Whereas if the child doesn't know about the ice cream and the mother is asked, it gives you the opportunity to say no without your child thinking that you're a bad guy for not letting them have that treat or reward that they don't really need. For whatever reason, as a mother, you don't want them to have it. So the example in my life is totally, I really wanted to explode with anger when this occurred. However, I resisted the urge, and it all worked out for me. And I think if I had exploded with anger, things would not have turned out so good. So what happened is I have a 15-year-old, and someone invited my 15-year-old to go away to the States, hundreds, maybe thousands of miles away from my family for Christmas. And immediately my thought was, how ignorant of you to invite one member of somebody's family to go away anywhere at Christmas. How ridiculous. And initially my instinct was get angry, be upset. And I'm so grateful and I was told, I told him all about it. He's 15. So I told him the plan, but I wanted to ask you first. No, if you wanted to ask me first, you wouldn't have told him the plan, because now I'm in the situation where he knows that he has the opportunity to go to Vegas and all these places with and be away from his family, and he's 15 and he's okay with that and he's excited about it. And if I say no, he can't go, all of a sudden I'm an evil mom who doesn't let her kid go away from the rest of the family for Christmas. And so I said yes, because I didn't want to have that fight. And then although I was super angry and I was very offended by this person's ignorance and inconsiderateness of not discussing it with me before discussing it with my 15-year-old, the trip got canceled. And now my younger son I do not have to deal with my younger son asking me, "Well, how come my brother isn't here opening presents with us? How come my brother isn't here having turkey dinner with us?" Because he's 7. He's not going to understand. He's just going to be upset and depressed that he's doesn't have his brother with him at Christmas. So anyway, the trip got canceled, and I'm so grateful that I was given this example of ignorance to know that I don't want to do that. So I will consciously and aware and be aware and considerate of other people's feelings when it comes to their children. I will not offer something to somebody else's child until I have first discussed it and cleared it with the parents, because after this experience, I know what it feels like to have that kind of reward or treat offered to my child before I had the chance to veto it. And so I don't want to put any other parents in that uncomfortable situation. And I recommend that if you are determined to be considerate, as I am, then you do the same thing. It's very uncomfortable for a parent to have to deny their child something that they really, really want because somebody else has put it in front of them, and before the parent has the opportunity to say no. So that's my gratitude for this morning. Kind of a little bit of a longer video than I usually make, but I'm super, super grateful that there are ignorant people out there that can give us an example of what not to do, so that for those of us that want to practice being considerate, we can look at what ignorant people are doing and do the opposite. And so I'm so glad that you're here watching this video. I want to thank you for watching. Go out there, make it a great day, and if I don't see you in the future, I will see you out in the pasture or here in the barn, or who knows where I'll be next. I'm going to Vegas in January, so subscribe to my channel and follow me on my journeys around the globe and throughout this life. And I want everybody out there to know that I'm a firm believer that absolutely anybody in this life can be, do, and have anything they want, or we can have everything. And I choose everything, and I hope you will too, because you can. And if you're not sure how, ask me. So there's one more thing I wanted to share with you, and that's something that I heard yesterday listening to an old recording of Earl Nightingale. And what it was is that we are all self-made. However, only successful people will admit that. I'm totally down with that. I am self-made. This opportunity that I have to live the life of my dreams and be with horses each and every day is a creation of my own mind. It is an opportunity that I manifested and attracted into my life. It ain't luck. It ain't chance circumstance. It was my own power and doing that created that opportunity and manifested this dream come true in my life. And if you don't believe that, well, I'm sorry. I can teach you what I've learned that has made me believe it. And I so see it working in my life all the time. So I really want this stuff to work for you. So ask me how. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. Say bye, little horsies. Bye, Oprah. Say bye, Star. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.